Temple Heat now, Temple Challenge Cup, University College London on the Berkshire Station in the blue, and Yale University in the dark blue with a big Y on the front to the right of your picture. Woods Connell, the Yale cox, with the most difficult part of the race. Is that fair from a coxing point of view? Is this stretch of the race the most difficult part, I think, Mark?
Yeah, I think for any crew or any person steering the Henley course, the first couple hundred metres before you get inside the booms is always the most challenging, because you don't want to put the rudder on and disturb the kind of speed or movement of the boat. You want to get up the blocks as quickly as possible. So you wait until you're up to speed, and then you'll give it a little tweak to kind of get back in your station.
The mist and the murk is down over the Chilterns. Should be able to see the Hambledon Valley stretching out, but the umbrellas are up and it's a pretty murky morning here in Henley. But in this race at the moment, Yale University in the Temple Challenge Cup have a commanding enough lead against University College London. The wind seems to be getting up a little bit as well.
Yeah, and we potentially might see that throughout the kind of day as it picks up, makes it more challenging, and obviously more river traffic on the river, so there's more kind of swell coming from the boats, and the conditions do get more tricky and quite unsettling as you're racing down the court. You can see that swell coming across the course. Malonce has just gone up there, and it can unsettle a crew. You've got to be prepared for those sort of things, and that's the thing about being an outdoor sport, racing on the river.
Yeah, well, I've seen the weather forecast. It's exactly what was predicted for this time of day. Won't make it too much easier, though. Certainly not pleasant for the spectators, of which there are quite a few now. The crowd's building here in Henley, watching this Temple Challenge Cup race. It's Yale University, you can see there. Woods Connell. This is a combination of Yale's second and third varsity eights.
Another great shot there from the drone. You can just see the kind of chaining of the crew there as their puddles are in sync with each other. The hands, body, legs. It's a great shot from the air there. And that's the uniqueness of racing an eight. You know, it's all about team. You're only as good as your weakest link. We talk about that all the time in the sport, but you know, you're in this together. Everybody in that boat has to do their job.
Now, some way further back, University College London A, finding it hard work. Up with the power of this combination of Yale's second and third varsity eights. As I say, the two varsity boat finished second at the Eastern Sprints and defeated Harvard in their annual clash. Three varsity went 7-0 undefeated through the dueling season, so obviously plenty of strength in depth there.
Yeah, they've got a lot of strength and depth at the university, and you know, for them to kind of combine the two eights of, you know, 4 from each one, bring them over, shows they're confident of what the guys can potentially do. So it'd be interesting to see how they progress as the week goes on.
Well, they've certainly got this race under total control. Yale University. There you are, the mist and the murk. You can see the clouds, flags. Fluttering earlier on. There's now quite a stiff breeze over level.
And the thing about racing in a condition like this, you don't mind the kind of temperature and it being a bit grey. The last thing you want, though, as an athlete, is it to start raining, because with your hands on the handles, they get slippery sometimes, and that can cause you to kind of, you know, your hands to slip down the handle, or you lose your blade. And that's one thing you don't want to have to deal with.
The wind more so or less so than the rain? You certainly didn't sound like you enjoyed rowing in the rain there.
No, I didn't enjoy rowing in the rain. Who wants to get wet?
It spoils your hair.
I know it's a sport on water, but yeah, the wind is something you can deal with. That comes from the side or behind, or, you know, in front, wherever that comes from, you know, you kind of absorb that. But with water kind of being on your handles, there's nothing worse than that, because sometimes you can slip, and that's the last thing you want. You have to grip slightly harder, and sometimes that can make your kind of forearms tense up and you're not being as relaxed as you place the blade in the water. So, you know, the kind of things that can make more challenging is a lot more than the wind will do. In my eyes, every athlete's different.
Yale University in the yellow boat there, the Empacher, as they head towards the finish line now. The Americans have put together a good race. Great strength in depth, as we've been saying. Powerful university outfit. Never looked too phased by that Temple Challenge Cup heat. Have easily dealt with University College London A. Come over the line now. They will head home early. That's their Henley Royal Regatta 2017 over. But expect plenty more from that Yale University boat. Very impressive.